What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another video. We are going back to doing some cool stuff now. I'm back from MC BuildCon. It was a really cool event. So many awesome builds. I checked out so many cool things. If you guys didn't see it, then you could check out my showcases that I did on like Friday a few days ago, and the cinematic I put out for my build team Shapescape that I'm part of. We did really well. Good job to everybody on Veyron and Shapescape. We all built something really cool. We all helped build something really cool. The build competition was pretty furious, but Shapescape won. But congratulations to everybody. But MC BuildCon was really cool. A lot of really cool builds. But we're going back to normal stuff now. I might take a break from some intensive, more intense stuff. But today, what we are going to be doing is, I have this modern house here, a very beautiful modern house. This was actually built by Merwin. Very small modern house. We got a few windows in the front, on the side too. This is actually built for a competition that Merwin was kind of the runner-up for. But it's a really nice modern house, as you can see. But what we are going to do with this modern house, before I show you, the interior is really nice, and the reason why I'm showing this house is because there is actually a second house right next door. And if you haven't actually checked, if you actually didn't see from the title, we were actually going to take a backward step, and we were actually going to convert the second modern house into a traditional house. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm not a modern builder. I'm a traditional builder. Now, out there, you see a lot of YouTube videos on taking some older house and converting it to modern. And I really like those videos. They're really cool. But we're gonna take a step backwards. We're gonna convert a modern house to shred. Now, this isn't for to see if one is better than the other. It's kind of if it could be done or not. Now, I'm gonna lay down some ground rules before I start this. First ground rule is, first of all, there are going to be a lot of things that are being changing for this build because modern and shred are two separate styles that are very unique and different from each other. First things first, the layout will be basically the same thing. There won't be any kind of major differences. I might shift some things around with the structure, but the layout will stay completely the same. I will not move the bedroom here or there. It'll all be the same. Basically, I'll just be restructuring the whole entire modern aspect of this and turning it into a traditional house. But without further ado, let's see if we can do this. Alright guys, this is basically the final product here. Now before we go check it out, look at the differences, look at the similarity. I'm just gonna go over the major changes that I did. As you can see, well, I mean, like, there were two just like huge shifts that I did in this build. One of them was I got rid of a back layer here, so it's gonna be like one block less on the back, only to make things a little easier for myself. If you look in this build, there's kind of this like white wall here. I didn't really need that, so just pushed everything backwards. Another thing is, I also moved this extension to the middle to center it, between the gables. But yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of different stuff. But the one thing is that the layout is still intact. Everything's intact. Nothing really, not a lot, pretty much changed. So like, it's basically the same thing, but one's trad, one's modern. Same house. So yeah, as you can see, moderns is bigger, more open. Trad's a little more closed. It's got a lot more woodwork though. I try to keep things like I try to spice things up rather than just replacing this part with like a gable. Over here we have like a small little extension. I kind of like this part. This is kind of like what replaced this little overview. That just kind of tips off. If you saw it on the speed montage, it was kind of hard to figure out how to do this. But let's actually check out this whole thing. Alright, so as you can see, we saw the back entrance here, there. So we are going to be walking in. Pretty nice area. And then in here we have the same hallway. What I did do here is I made kind of like a little kind of like conservatory area where you could like kind of chill. And then it just leads to the other part of this build. And then I kept this open too, so you can kind of walk through. One thing that I could have done is I could have actually kept that open, but I kind of wanted a closed one just to make it kind of like this is also connected. So I tried to keep this connected. I could have made it more open, but yeah, I think it looks fine like that. Yeah, we have like this front porch, put a little like oval part over here. But yes, we got a little table here. I did convert some some modern interior into trad, but I think it looks pretty good. In here we have the kitchen. I made a smaller kitchen, smaller table. Center that all off. I put a bay window here, just to make it a little more open, so it could like bring in just a good amount of light. But this is trad, so you won't get as much light. Put a skylight up there. I did use some custom textures. Yeah, it's a pretty nice, lovely kitchen. As you can see, the openness is still here in the build. I didn't try to close it off as much. Here's a trad kitchen. Try to keep it as trad as possible. Here we have some like little archways. But this build isn't like this trad house. The style for it, I try to keep it like sort of like craftsman, kind of like 1920s sort of traditional architecture. So here we have the living room. Now the living room, I'm just gonna show you what it looked like in the other build. It's basically this over here. So I did open up the back a little bit, put some windows on the other house. I was actually planning on keeping this couch here. It would have actually worked. I actually checked it out, and you could probably see it. Probably could have seen that in the montage, but I kind of wanted like the cool couches here. So we got the trad couches. We still got the open window here. Really big grand room. Here we have the office like it was in the other house, and I put some more windows in the back. Here we have another raised window just for privacy, and then some bookshelves. So over here we have more arched, entrances. Here's a little painting. I think they're just shelves on the other one. Now here I did keep the bed because I kind of like the bed. Just put some more cabinets and stuff in the back, and then I put a centered window. You can see the modern one. And here's a fan. And this is a little kind of like nook. You can see outside and stuff. Pretty cool. And this is the bathroom. Yeah. Here we have the toilet and the a bathtub, pretty nice bathtub, and just a simple kind of like sink area with a raised window, of course, more raised windows. Still gotta keep that privacy, but yeah, the whole layout, everything's intact, which is pretty cool. Uh, I know there's not much of a resemblance, but you know there is. Believe it or not, there's actually a good amount of this, like part of this build that they're still there. I did lower that too, just Trad doesn't really stand stilts like that. But I think I did a pretty good job. So tell me how you think in the comments. Yeah, back here I kind of like you kind of see like where everything was from. Yeah, this was kind of troubling, but I think it actually worked out pretty well in the end. So if you like this video, you enjoyed it, then be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Uh, you know, support the channel. Share it to your friends. Uh, got a lot of cool stuff coming up soon. Still got to do that time lapse. But hope you have a nice day, and I'll see you guys later.